Well, that was a disappointing win. The Phillies defeat the Detroit Tigers 3-2. And you may be thinking, why is it a disappointing win? Well, the reason why it was a disappointing win is because it took us 15 innings to score 3 runs against one of the worst teams in baseball. And we missed so many opportunities, so many prime opportunities that we wasted. JT Realmuto, second and third with 1 out. Strikes out. That was in the top of the first inning after a Bryce Harper double. They had the shift on him. He had it over the shift. He had it down the third base line. Second and third with 1 out. 2 fastballs right down the middle. Well, I wouldn't say right down. It was on the outside, like lower outside part of the plate. Watches him go by. Then he fouls off the third, and he swings and misses on a curveball in the dirt for strike 3. Terrible at bat. And then that was 2 strikeouts last night. That was 2 strikeouts in a row for JT right there. After going 0 for 4 a couple of days ago with 4 Ks. We had bases loaded with 1 out. Nothing. The game should have been over in the ninth inning. We should have. I said this to someone during the game. We should have been up by 5 runs. That's how many missed opportunities we had. And then we were not the only team with missed opportunities. The Tigers had their fair share. Bottom of the 4th inning, Brandon Dixon singles on the ground. They have Tigers at first and second. Nick Castellanos is at second base. Brandon Dixon singles to left field to Brad Miller. Brad Miller throws out Nick Castellanos, but JT Realmuto has to dive to tag out Castellanos. Who? Man. And Ron Gardenhire, the Tigers manager, challenges the call. I think it says Ron Gardenhire or Gardenhire. I forget how to say his name. He challenges the call, and luckily, the call stays. He's out. And we go to the top of the 15th. Scott King leaves off the inning with a triple, and then Rhys Hoskins drives him in. This is the clutch hitting from Rhys Hoskins. I think he's starting to wake up. Nice job, Rhys. I think he's starting to get on a little hot streak. Bryce Harper, 1 for 7 last night. His average drops 2 points. I say, stay hot, Bryce. I'm going to stop saying that in the mid-game because it always screws him up for some reason. So excuse me. I hope I'm not the one to blame for that. So let's start with the scoring, shall we? Bottom of the first inning. As I said, I should be sitting here saying the top of the first inning, JT Realmuto hit a sacrifice fly to give the Phillies a 1-0 lead. That's what I should be saying. Rhys Hoskins scored, the Phillies take a 1-0 lead. Instead, we got nothing. But anyway, bottom of the first inning, Aaron Nola throws a wild pitch. Castro comes down to score. The Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Castellanos advances to second. 1-0 Detroit. Top of second inning, Roman Quinn, the little guy. It's his first home run of the year, 2-run shot. Adam Hazley comes down to score, and it's 2-1 Phils. Bottom of the 6th inning, Nick Castellanos doubles to left fielder Nick Williams. Castro comes down to score. He obviously scored the 2 runs and is knotted up at 2. The next time we'd see scoring is in the top of the 15th inning when Rhys Hoskins drives in Scott Kingery, who had a leadoff triple in the inning, and it is now 3-2 Phillies, and the Phillies would go on to win by that score, 3-2, your final score. But again, it took them 15 innings to score 3 runs against one of the worst teams in baseball. And that's just unacceptable. It really is. It's unacceptable. A win is a win. You could sit here and say a win is a win, which it is. It is a win. But the way they won this game was just utter ridiculous. We almost lost this game. I went to bed. I didn't even see the Rhys Hoskins hit. I mean, obviously, I watched the replay. But I didn't see it live because I went to bed. I was so tired. I'm like, I didn't really have much faith in winning this game. Brad Miller is one of the reasons why we won this game. So he made a fantastic throw. JT Realmuto also a great throw. So I'm hoping that JT maybe made up for those bad plays at the plate, looking at 2 pitches right down the middle. But the fundamental baseball is lacking with this team and is really pissing me off. The amount of opportunities that we have to score runs, and we always forgo them. JT, I don't want to blame it all on JT. JT is not the only one to blame for this, but he's one of the examples today. First, second, and third with 1 out, and you get nothing. That's literally inexcusable. It's inexcusable. Like, that is complete and utter, trash. How do you get nothing out of that? How do you get absolutely nothing? That is embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I've never seen someone get many OT counts as JT. I don't want to sit here and knock JT. JT's my second favorite Philly on the team. He's a great guy. He's a laid-back guy from Oklahoma. He's a good, solid person. I'm a JT fan. I really am. But the fundamental baseball, wake up. Wake up. And that doesn't just speak for JT. That speaks for the whole entire squad. Gabe Kapler. I do not want to blame it all on Gabe Kapler, but he's somewhat to blame. He is responsible for handling this squad. He's responsible for, obviously he's not responsible for getting a bat and a glove on the field and swinging the bat. That's the player's job. But he's responsible for setting the right mindset for the team. He's responsible for what they do in practice. And I'm sorry, I don't like what I see. He's too analytical. I've said this before. And it almost came back to bite us. If we were playing the LA Dodgers, there's no way they'd let us stand a chance in this game. No way. The Dodgers, teams like the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Astros, the Braves, they capitalize on these opportunities. When teams don't score, where they have bases loaded with one out and they have second and third with one out, they come back and kick their butt. But the Tigers, they didn't because they're not a good team. So we got lucky. But like I said, this is any other team. This is the Dodgers, Astros, Yankees, whoever, Braves, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? If this is any of those kind of squads, good luck. Good luck to you. Because they're not gonna give these teams a chance to win. So it's a win is a win, but it's just not the most exciting win. I'm not gonna lie. Rhys Hoskins, obviously, he deserves a round of applause. But other than that, everybody, this is, and the thing that really frustrates me about this is that a lot of these averages went down. Bryce Harper's averages went down 2 points. So let's look at the box score tonight. Scott Kingery, 1 for 7, 4 strikeouts. At one point, he was like 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Luckily, he somewhat was responsible for winning this game because he led off the inning with a triple. So 1 for 7. Rhys Hoskins, 2 for 5, 2 walks, 1 RBI. Bryce Harper, 1 for 7, 3 strikeouts. He led off the game. Obviously, in the first inning, he didn't lead off the game, but he in the first inning, he got a double. Went 0 for 6 after that. So kind of a rough game for Harper. Average went down 2 points, 256. JT Realmuto, 1 for 7, 2 strikeouts. Cesar, 0 for 7. Ouch. Maikel Franco, 2 for 4. Adam Hazley, 1 for 6. Roman Quinn, 1 for 5 with the 2-run homer. He's now hitting 117. How do you, if you're Matthew Boyd over there in Detroit, how do you sit there? How do you live with yourselves after giving a home run to Roman Quinn, who's hitting like 117? Nick Williams, 0 for 4. He's hitting 161, by the way, Nick Williams. Gene Segura, 0 for 1. Brad Miller, 0 for 1. Brad Miller somewhat saved the day, right? Aaron Nola, 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. 1 of them were earned. 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Nice performance out of Aaron Nola tonight, especially kind of after a rough performance of the Dodgers. He kind of settled back in today. So it's nice to see Aaron Nola do pretty well today. Unfortunately, he didn't get the win. We always seem to never score when Aaron Nola pitches. At least back to last year. It's really, really frustrating. There are many times in this beginning of this year where he did not deserve to win and he won. And now it's the other way. Now he deserves to win, but he doesn't win. Frustrating for him. Adam Morgan, a third of an inning. Nick Pivetta, 3 2/3, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Nice performance from Nick Pivetta. That is a very nice performance out of the pen. We'll see. Obviously, it's still early, but let's see how Nick Pivetta does in the bullpen, huh? We'll see. I don't know if he's starter material. He hasn't proved it yet. Hector Neris, an inning, 2 strikeouts. Juan Nicasio, 2 innings, 1 walk. Jose Alvarez almost blew it. 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. He almost blew the game because Dixon obviously singled and Nicasio was going out. Thank God. Brad Miller saved the day. He somewhat saved the day, right? That's it, guys. For the sake of doing it, I do think we will trade for Matthew Boyd. Matthew Boyd went 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, and a home run given up. Obviously, the home run was to Roman Quinn. Matthew Boyd looked pretty good today. I like Matthew Boyd a lot. I think he has good stuff. I think he is, obviously his ERA is 4.07. Obviously the ERA, he's 28 years of age. Obviously he's a career record of 28 and 43, 4.85 ERA. But I don't know. His ERA has been kind of high over the past couple of years. He's a guy that you probably won't really rely on in the future, but this is like your top guy. I honestly think Matthew Boyd is the guy that the Phillies should trade for. He's not going to cost that much because of obviously I don't think they're going to get Madison Bumgarner. I mean, I do think that Matthew Boyd is the Phillies guy. He's the Phillies guy because you know what? He's not that much of an asking price. And, you could just, you don't really have to give it that much to get him. It's not like trading for a Mike Minor or a Madison Bumgarner or a, Trevor Bauer. You know what I'm saying, right? So it's not like that. So that's why I think that he's a realistic option for the Phillies. And that's why I think he will come here. Now, am I excited about it? Sure. I mean, is he legit? I'm not sure. I mean, Drew Smyly and Matthew Boyd, decent. Mike Morin, decent. That's not the end all be all. That's not a Madison Bumgarner. That's not a Mike Minor. I'm not asking for those guys because I don't want the Phillies to give up the farm for Madison Bumgarner, and we lose them in free agency, and then all our prospects are thriving in San Francisco. That's the absolute last thing that I want. That's the last thing on my list because I do not want to go at the farm for just a half a season, and we're way out of the division lead. Obviously, the Braves lost last night. The Nationals won. The Mets won. Robinson Cano had a 3-home run game. We'll talk about that later. But, I don't think that it's necessary to give up the farm for just a wild card game. It's one game, and if you lose, then all that hard work goes to what? What are you going to say? Oh, we made the wild card. It's not good enough. It's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you. I understand that would be the first appearance in the playoffs since 2011, but that's not enough. That's not enough. All right, now it's time to talk about the scores in our division. Washington Nationals defeated the Colorado Rockies 11-1 yesterday. And Steven Strasser got the win, 13-4 at 3.37 ERA. Trey Turner hit for the cycle. He did it, second career cycle. Nice game from Trey Turner. And they won 11-1. So they're now 53-46. They played 2 less games than we have. So Nationals are just kind of on the tear right now. So they just won't stop winning, and it's kind of frustrating. So, as I said, they've played less games than we have, but still no excuse. The Braves, on the other hand, they actually lost to the Kansas City Royals 5-4. Which is also very nice. 60-42 is the Braves records. They still sit 18 games over 500. Dallas Keuchel was the one who got the loss in that one. And the Mets, as I said, Robinson Cano had a 3-home run game. If you're the Padres, you got to be sitting there shaking your head. You just you had a 5 RA game. He was 4 for 4, 5 RBIs, and 3 home runs. If you're the Padres, you got to be sitting there SMH, shaking your head. You just allowed a washed-up 36-year-old second baseman, a PED washed-up player, to hit 3 home runs against you, 5 RBIs, and go 4 for 4. That was his first. This isn't, and this San Diego sports guy on Instagram, he put up a great point. He's like, this is not 2013 in the Bronx. This is 2019 in the Queens, and this is a washed-up Robinson Cano, PED Robinson Cano. And you let him go 4 for 4, 5 RBIs, and 3 home runs against you? That's sad. If you're a Padres fan, you got to be pissed off. As you should be. The Mets defeat the Padres 5-2, as I said. And for the sake of it, why not? Why not just check the Miami Marlins? They defeated the Chicago White Sox 5-1 yesterday. But why do I just mentioned the Marlins just because they're a team in our division, just if you're wondering. So, guys, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please smash the like in this video. Vin Velasquez on the mound today, 2-5 with a 4.87 ERA, going against Jordan Zimmerman, the former Washington National. He's 0-7 with a 7.51 ERA. You got to hit him today. Let's make him 0-8. How about that? Let's make him 0-8. And the Phillies go for the sweep today, the 2-game sweep, and then they will have an off day tomorrow. 1:10 the first pitch, and then we'll go home to face the Atlanta Braves in a 3-game set. So 1:10 the first pitch, Velasquez Zimmerman. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please check out the social media in the link in the description below. Twitter account, Bryce Harper fan page, my Instagram account as well, my second channel, Emily Mixtape. Check that out as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. Please smash the like on this video. Please if you subscribe if you haven't yet. Please tell your friends about these videos. I am Luke, and let's go Phillies. See you later. Bye.